All right, and here we have the Star Wars The Force Awakens Star Wars Rebels 3.75-inch Ezra Bridger. I saw this, today is already the 5th of January 2016, and a couple days before Christmas I did see this guy on the shelf, on the pegs, and I skipped it. I was like, they repacked Ezra and they repacked Kanan, so I'm gonna skip it. Today I went to Toys R Us, back to Toys R Us, and I spotted this guy again, and I said, something's is different apart from these things. And sure enough, I noticed this thing right here. He's got the blaster lightsaber that we see on the show, and I've been waiting for an Ezra Bridger to get this. I can't believe I missed it. There was like 2 left on the peg. One had crappy paint apps. This one was a better one. Decided to grab it, and I'm going to do a review, an unboxing and review at the same time. I got a lot of messages asking me how I open Hasbro packaging. I do have some videos showing how I do it. I've done one with regular Star Wars packaging, Marvel packaging, and Transformers packaging, but I don't think I've shown you guys how I did the Force Awakens packaging, because it's kind of different. The plastic is glued, the bubble is glued inside the card, so be careful when you're using knives or anything sharp or anything. Ask your parents, or if you're an adult, don't be stupid. Okay, just be careful. Respect the knife, and we'll respect you. That's my rule. I'm a chef. I use a lot of knives in the kitchen. Respect the knife, and it will respect you. Okay. Yeah. That's probably the only time we're gonna need that. And the way I do this is I try and sneak my fingers here. Oh, the tape's not that big. The tape used to be for the first figures like Phasma, Kylo Ren. The tape was all the way up to here, just like that. I try to sneak my fingers right there. Actually, it is. It's just being torn apart for some reason. I'll take this out. Some more useless figures. Hey, these things cost money, you know, just to print these out. You already have it here. Why do you need to print it out? You could save the money, give more articulation. Save your more ridiculous stuff from Hasbro. So I try and sneak out the shell or the bubble. Okay, let's see if we can do this without ripping anything. Oh, okay, what was that? The helmet, Ezra, it's taped in. You can just manually remove the tape. Okay, just be careful. It's a lightsaber. You don't want to break it. Okay. Nobody wants to buy. I mean, if you're going to try and resell your figures in the future, nobody wants a broken lightsaber. So try and put this thing back. That. Okay. And this thing, should even put it back. I suppose we can. Right there. Okay. So, okay. All right, and there you go. That's how I open up the packaging and put them back. It looks as though it's not been opened. That went well. All right, and so we have this really ridiculous setup of I don't even know how you do this thing. Thank God for instructions, right? Okay, so here, I'm just following that. And then this one is supposedly, it's like a blast shield of sorts, I think. Yeah, like Ezra's gonna need this, right? It's gonna go into a bin for me. So it's exactly the same Ezra Bridger figure, which has the Stormtrooper Cadet helmet, which is nice. You can hold it, I think. That very nice. It's got 5 points of articulation: swivel neck, swivel shoulders, and swivel hips. Great, fantastic sculpt and paint apps. Very, very nice. This is where Hasbro excels with Star Wars. Great sculpt and great paint apps, but they went back to the 80s articulation. Very retro, 5 points of articulation. And finally, the most important part of this particular figure is his Lightsaber Blaster, which, man, I've been waiting for this. It looks great. Now you can shoot, you can block, dodge, do the pew pew. But very nice. I like the color. I like how it turned out. I like the molding, the hilt. I'm just glad Hasbro didn't turn it into a gimmick weapon. Like they gave him a bigger one that has missiles. I mean, come on, Hasbro. Alright, and here he is with his master, Kanan Jarrus. So very nice. Very nice. I'm glad I picked it up. I'm glad I gave it a second look. And yeah, figure's going to get a 9 out of 10 for me. Articulation brought it down. Very high 9 out of 10 for me. So there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed this little video review. The Star Wars The Force Awakens Star Wars Rebels Ezra Bridger in 3.75 inch scale. Thanks for watching.